Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. In this video, we will learn on how to create site and topography model in Revit. And this will be the part 1 of the chapter. Okay, so we will be using the architecture template for this type of modeling. Okay, before you start any site and topography modeling, it is advisable for you to ensure that you are doing it on a specific site plan. So any model that involves site and topography will be done in a specific and isolated plan. As for example here, as the default, Revit already set up the specific site plan for you to model the topography and also the site plan. This is to make sure that you can leave all of your building plan modeling on all other levels, so the complexity of the site will be modeled on a specific plan view and not getting involved with all of the building plan. Okay, so let's start it. First, go to the Messy and Site tab here, and we can see on the model site panel, click the Toposurface. And after that, you are entering the Edit Surface work panel. You can see the tools, create for import, place point, simplify surface, the work plane set, and of course the option bar specific for the surface. And here we have elevation option here. So for the elevation, let's start with negative 750. We will be using the place point tool here as the basic. Then we just place it according to your project or specific guideline. Okay, this is just for example. Okay, so here the first contour line. So to make the next or second contour line, we just change the elevation without ending the command. So just adjust it to maybe 300. So we will rise up a little bit and then place it here, here, and here. So the second contour. Okay, so for the third, we will go to rise up above the floor level. So elevation 600. Here, the third layer of the contour, and we can just click the check here, finish the face. Then we have done our first modeling of site and topography. So if you want to view it, you can view it on the 3D model here. You can see with different elevation that we have set, just shaded here. Alright, next we go to the material properties of this contour. First we select it, then we can see at the properties panel, material, and by category you can just click it. You can search grass for example here and load it, add material. Okay, and choose cut pattern to earth. Where is earth? Yes, earth cut pattern. Alright, then okay, go to the realistic here, or if you want to just shade it but look green, just edit it. Alright, use render appearance. So okay, so it will turn out green. As we have set the cut section to be earth pattern, so I will show you section box here. Where is section box? Section box. Alright, so you can see the cut pattern of the contour model is earth pattern. See that? Alright, we close the section box, back to normal. Alright, for the next step you must do is involve modifying a Toposurface. Okay, you can modify a Toposurface using just the one that you make it. So just click the edit surface, and here you can modify it. Go to the side plane, so we can make a place point, elevation to 0, as we want to be just at the same level of the ground floor or level 1. So click 0, and then we can just make it like this, a flat building for building plan, like this. Like this. Alright, for example, and then click finish. So we can edit with different elevation from the same one topography model. To check the level, we can just check here at the same level of the level 1. Alright, next we will split the surface. Okay, the important things of splitting the surface is that if you want to make a drastic change to the surface elevation, such as a high elevation from the base, so we don't need to model a different topo surface on the topo surface that we have modeled. We can just model it on the basis of the first model of the site and topography. So we can just click split surface here, then we click the model that we want to split. Alright, then we can draw the shape of the drastic elevation change of the site that we want. Just for example, yeah, show you the example. and line here, then modify. Alright, then click finish edit button. So you can see it will inherit the elevation of the Toposurface, but we just draw the line as a boundary to split between the main topography model. So if we add the new point, it have different elevation from the base model. So when we split, it will inherit the elevation of the base model of the topography. And of course, after you split it, then you can make change to this topography surface without affecting all of the basis model of the site, as we have split it. So we can just click edit surface, then just place the point as normal, as the same step that we have do it on the first modeling part. Okay, we can try to do elevation here to 1.2 or meter or 1200 millimeter, enter. So we can just, here's the peak of the topo, just create it. For example, here you can see. Then we can click finish. Alright, so you can see it will not affect the base model elevation, so you can create as an isolated elevation of this topography when you have split it, so it will not affect all of other main model. Alright, so we can, to distinguish the difference between this, we can create the material, change the material here to earth, for example, earth, just like the earth mounting, and the appearance earth. Alright, okay, then go to 3D to check it. So you can see it is split, so you can change different materials and also change the topo elevation without affecting the main model of the site. Alright, next we want to create subregion. Okay, subregion mainly for us to match two surface materials, so then any change in elevation or lateral movement to reflect it in both regions. That means that the region will inherit the elevation of the main model or the host of the subregion. So if you change the host of the subregion or the main model, then the subregion also will follow. It is different from the split. When we split, we just like isolate the topography boundary, so we can just edit it according to its data. Okay, how to create subregion? The subregion we use typically for walks and also roadways. go to the Message and Set tab here, and you can choose the Modify Side panel, and you can see the subregion here. Then we can just model our roadways and also walks here, just using spine, for example here. For example, to the mountain. Let's create. Just terminate using line tool. Think not. Alright, then click finish. So you can see it inherits the elevation of the main model or the host. So if you host it on the split surface, it will inherit the split topo elevation. So here we model it on the main model. Alright, next we need to change the material to differentiate it. You can change to brick pavers, there are brick pavers. Yeah, this brick pavers. Click it. We insert into the model using the appearance, then okay. Alright, change the walkway. Just to realistic here. You can see alright. Next, we adding side components. So for the side component, we need to load some family. Go to the Insert tab, load family. So you can see the parking folder here. How to find it? On your country libraries, then you go to the sites, site folder, and we go to parking. So here we got a lot of symbols here, arrows, so we can choose anything that you want. You can just click all here. Alright, click here, control A here, select all. Right, then open it. Next we go to insert all of the component into our model. Then go to the machine side. So we go to side component or parking component. You can choose either one. Let's say we want to enter the parking component first side. For example, you can just tap spacebar, right? Spacebar. Alright, spacebar here. One here. 2, 3, for example. Like that. Okay. Pick new host. Alright. This, for example, maybe you need to do it on the flat surface. Okay. Next, you go to the want to add some to the parking component. See. Okay, next we hit this parking space. We can load a parking island, maybe parking island, double side or single side, for example. Maybe here. Okay. Parking island, where's parking island? Put it. Side component. Alright, side component. Okay, island 1. Oh, too big. Alright. This is for example only. Maybe edit family here. Plus and the curve. So edit, find 3D view. Okay, I can just click all 4 items. Okay, then log into project. Override it. Alright, so here's a parking island, for example. For example only, so you can change it according to your project plan. Okay, next you can add some symbols here. missing side component, their symbol, parking symbol of the ADA, the American Disabilities Association. To the side. Alright, yes. Okay, here, for example, so it's the painting for the disabled parking. Okay, next we must add some plantings. Maybe side component. There are plants. Golden chain you can check here. 5 meter. Or on top of the mountain. Alright, so here we go. Example of the modeling of site and topography. Okay, for the last one, how to add some contour properties and labels. Okay, so how you want to adjust the contour properties. Okay, modify. So we can just click the model site here and it will open up site settings. So this we can control all the start, stop, and also the increment of the contour from one contour to another. So for example, let's say we just reduce it to maybe 300 mm each increment, then click OK. So you can see the contour have been added because of the increment value that we insert. So it will become more narrow, become narrower. Alright, the last one. We want to label the contour for each contour line here. So we go to the Message and Site tab and go to the label contours. Here, display the elevation of contour line. So how to do it? We just drag across all the contour that we want to label. For example, here, just drag it, drag in the direction. Okay, so you can see it will automatically input each contour label here. So for the big one, maybe I want to label here. See 0, 300 and 600. So it is a rise. For this, it is 0, 0. So it is a plane. You must cut across all the contour line. See, the contour label doesn't intersect any contour. So So you must cut across all the contour point to label it. Okay, so that's all for our video session, part 1 for site and topography model. And don't forget to watch the next part of this chapter, and thank you for watching.